Well, it seems like every time I put out a video about a hose reel, I get comments about the Eley hose reel. So I decided to see what all the fuss is about. So this is my review of the Eley hose reel. Here we go. Now before I get too deep into this, don't even go there. I want to talk about the fact that I bought this. This was not sent to me, this is not a sponsored video. I genuinely wanted to see what this was all about because I've seen so many positive comments on it. People love these hose reels, and at first glance when you see the price you wonder, whoa, what is it about these expensive hose reels that people like so much? And I'm starting to kind of understand, but I don't know if I'm fully there. And let me explain. This comes with a 6.5 foot leader hose that goes through the middle of the reel itself, comes out on the other end, and then turns in here and connects to your hose. So your hose will fish through this little opening here and then connect to this turn here. So this part comes with the kit, and then your hose connects into everything right there. Now I opted to go for a post mount kit. This is hardware here, these 4 pieces. There's 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. They're sold separately, but it allows me to mount this to a 4x4 post, or in my case a 6x4 post. The 4x4 post, you just turn these around the other way and it works just perfect. So I like having this here, and the reason I put it this way at this angle is because it allows me to take this hose into my backyard and cover my backyard, and it allows me to go the opposite way out into my front yard. So versatility here, and makes it easy to cover both the front and the backyard from one hose. One other cool thing to note about these is this standard issue hose reel. If you have a 5/8 inch hose, it will hold 125 feet of hose. And then if you have a 3/4 inch hose, it'll hold 100 feet of hose. If you need more hose,
bros before hose,
they offer an expansion pack, and that will give you 200 feet on a 5/8 inch hose and 170 feet on a 3/4 inch hose. Now as far as assembly goes, it was a tad bit overwhelming just because there's a lot of little parts and pieces that can get easily misplaced. But as long as you follow the instructions and do what it says, it goes together fairly easy. You just need to make sure that everything is in the right place and all the way in. The only part that I really struggled with as far as putting everything together was the brake. So inside just right here is a brake that you can open and close. And I struggled because there's a little notch on the top here that connects to the reel itself, and it sits inside this notch. Now I'll give you a closer look at it, but if you don't have that notch seated properly, then this lock joint here won't be able to connect to the threads, and you're gonna wonder why everything is all loosey. So make sure everything is in position where it's supposed to go according to the instructions, and you don't have to worry about things not going the wrong way here. But after I got that figured out and after I realized my mistake, I was able to get everything seated properly, tighten down, and then adjust the brake so that it would work as expected. Now as far as that brake is concerned, I like that little feature there to have this brake, because one, when you're not using the hose reel, it locks everything in place so that it doesn't go anywhere. And if the kids try to get out here and pull it, they're going to have a hard time pulling the hose off. And when you do want to pull the hose off, the brake is going to give you a little extra friction so that when you're pulling the hose out, the reel isn't going nuts in the background and making your hose loose. Now, as far as overall thoughts and impressions and opinions of this hose reel, overall, solid quality, solid built piece of hardware here. This is going to last a really long time, and as long as you just make sure everything's tight every once in a while, you'll be in great shape. And important to note, they offer a 10-year warranty on this thing. That's a long time. So if anything ever breaks or anything like that, covered under warranty, which is good to know. Now as for dislikes or negatives, I have two things, one minor and one a little bit major. The minor one is, this is just a standard manual hose reel. You have to do the work and crank this thing. This isn't an automatic retractable reel like other ones you've seen on this channel. However, it is nice, it is well built, and for the most part you don't have to help guide the hose onto the reel, but there have been a couple times as I'm pulling it in that it does fall off. Overall though, I don't consider that a deal breaker. It's just something that you have to get used to and something that you have to keep an eye on. Compared to your standard store-bought Home Depot, Walmart hose reel, this thing is a Cadillac compared to those lemons. Now I'm thinking back to one of my very first videos where I tried to fix a leaking hose reel, one of those plastic hose reels. That thing was junk. Don't go watch that video. Now as far as the elephant in the room is concerned, these things are not cheap. These are expensive. And you're gonna get what you pay for in a sense. These are solid built hose reels, and if this is the style of hose reel you're looking for, then this is probably gonna be one of the last ones you ever buy. And if you do buy another one, it's probably gonna be to add to this as an addition somewhere else in your yard. They're really nice. However, they're expensive. On the plus side, shipping is speedy quick. I'm talking Amazon Prime quick. You're gonna get this to your house in just a couple days. But I think that contributes to the full cost. They claim you get free shipping, but I'm pretty sure that they're hosing you on this shipping cost. Pun intended. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap up my review of the Eley hose reel. Just be warned, you're gonna pay extra into free shipping, and it's gonna look like an expensive piece, but just know that most of that probably goes towards shipping. But if you're in the market for a solid hose reel and you only ever want to buy one more in your life, that's probably a good one to go for. I'd recommend it. I'll leave a link down in the description below, and if you have any questions or comments about these and want to share your experience with me, please do so in the comments down below. I hope this video is helpful for you if you're in the market for one of these. I like it, and I'm gonna look forward to enjoying it for a long time. If you liked this video and thought it was helpful, click that thumbs up button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.